My guru's guidance made me clear-sighted. Understanding is your savior. I remember the many who came to Master and later left because they were non-understanding. But I said to myself, many may come and many may go, but I will keep on forever. Master was a very strict disciplinarian. Others fled from his incisive wisdom. But I told him one day, there is one person you will not be able to drive away, and that is myself. I am proud that I kept that promise, because his guidance made me clear-sighted. Very few people know in what lies their own good. As a result of misunderstanding, they often do the very things that will hurt them. When I say something vehemently, it is not because of any hurt I feel from the actions of others, but because of the hurt those actions are going to do to them. If you are hurt by the wrong behavior of others and let your heart go blind, then you cannot truly love those persons. But when you can keep your understanding clear, then you can help those you love. You can see the springboard of their actions, the course of their actions, and what those actions will lead to. Some people readily respond to what I say, but others do not, because they don't understand in what lies their own good. Whenever I try to guide people, it is only because of an earnest desire to show them what is best for them. I never try to use any person for my own ends. No one. Many people think they have understanding, but it doesn't hold up under testing. Put yourself in all kinds of adverse situations, get yourself talked against, be the butt of ridicule and hate, and watch your reactions. If you are not inwardly disturbed, if you can dismiss all feelings of hurt and injustice and keep only love in your heart, that is real understanding. In the ashram, my guru used to constantly change me from one position of responsibility to another. He wanted my complete understanding in all circumstances, that my devotion to him and my peace of mind be not conditioned by any position in which he placed me. When I reached that evenness of understanding, it gave me unbounded happiness. It is wonderful to live that way. Most of the time, people talk and act from their own viewpoint. They seldom see, or even try to see, the other person's side. If, lacking understanding, you enter into a fight with someone, remember that each of you is as much to blame as the other, regardless of which one started the argument. Fools argue, wise men discuss. It is sarcasm that arouses anger. If truth spoken with kindness angers anyone, that can't be helped. They are your best friends who have true understanding, and who, when you seek their counsel, dare to tell you the truth. When your watch isn't keeping time correctly, you check it against the chronometer. So mix with those who are wise and who are unafraid to tell you your faults. That is the value of your real friends. They are our chronometer. Always be sincere. Never give others the impression that you agree with them when you do not mean it. You are a hypocrite if you outwardly agree with people rather than let them know your real thoughts. Violation of sincerity is a great sin. As soon as you deliberately deceive somebody, your understanding becomes clouded. As a result, you will attract hypocritical friends. If you want understanding, you must give understanding. You must love all with the love you give to your parents, children, and other dear ones. That all-inclusive love is the most wonderful consciousness. Materially speaking, you are nobody to me because we are not related by blood. But I have worked for you more than I have for my own family, night and day thinking how many souls will be happy if I can do my part to make them so. I know I have succeeded with some people. Many have found salvation. But it is a very hard job, I tell you. When you try to enforce your authority, nobody wants to obey it. But if you exercise your authority with love and wisdom, it becomes the greatest guide to help others. That unshakable assistance I give to you is the searchlight on your path. It must not be blacked out by any prejudices. Don't oscillate in keeping your good resolutions. All good resolutions must be kept. The more you try to materialize your good resolutions, the stronger you will become. Be like the saint who said, I made up my mind to have a walk every morning, but sometimes circumstances prevented it. On those occasions, even if it was late evening, I still went on that walk, lest my mind weaken in its resolution. Before you make up your mind to do something, be sure that it is a good resolution to make. Once you have made up your mind, it is not good to oscillate, because to do so will weaken your willpower. A resolution should not be changed unless the facts overwhelmingly justify it. Otherwise, wherever you go, your mental weaknesses will be with you. If you go to a forest, can you leave your weaknesses behind? No. Wherever you are, there you must win your victory. You do not win by flying away or giving up. It is easy to make yourself miserable if you do not have understanding. I could justly reason, the world does not understand me. Why be in this materialistic land when I could enjoy the greatest spiritual freedom in the Himalayas with Babaji? But if you have understanding, you say, wherever I am, I must conquer. If you conquer yourself within yourself, all of the weaknesses of your mind, all the habits that beat you down, you are a real conqueror. You must never admit defeat. Only when you have admitted defeat are you defeated. Stand by what is right. A little while we are here on earth, and then we are gone. Don't be attached or bound to anything. When I was first asked to be a citizen of this country, I refused because I didn't want to be called a citizen of any country. My country is all nations. I am a citizen of the world. My father is God. My family is all mankind. Who can deny me that? If I fight, I will fight for justice. I will defend America when she is right, and I will not fight for her when she is wrong. I will fight for India if she is right, but I will not defend her if she is wrong. Wherever your country is right, support it. Wherever your family is right, stand by them. Wherever your friends are right, cooperate with them. You see how clear it is? You cannot deny the correctness of this principle. That is the divine spirit taught by Krishna and Christ and all great ones. That is what is going to bring lasting peace in this world. I will tell you a little story. There was a Muslim judge who was a very orthodox and prejudiced man. A Hindu villager was brought before him, and the judge asked what the charge was. He said, Your Honor, I have to declare to you that your bull, fighting with my bull, broke the horns of my bull, so that he is dying. The judge replied, Well, you know animals will fight. Case dismissed. Hearing this, the shrewd villager said, Your Honor, I have made a mistake. What I meant to say was that my bull has broken the horns of your bull. It is your bull that is dying. The judge was furious and fined the man $50. When it was the judge's bull that was dying, his judgment became different. The moral is, always be a judge who is fair, who has understanding. Try yourself and your motives first. Whenever there is a doubt in your heart, judge yourself before your own inner tribunal. Find understanding through communion with God. Every day, analyze yourself, see how you are progressing. As you learn to analyze yourself impartially, you will be able to understand yourself and others. That is the true way of life. If you live and die in understanding, you will find immortality. My aim is not just to build a large organization. I am trying to build the lives of people around the teachings of Self-Realization Fellowship Vigoda Satsanga Society of India. That is why I don't try to have big congregations in the temples. We want those who will commune with God. He cannot be known by intellectualizing or by hearing emotional sermons that create inner excitement. What I have inside is something very sacred to me. I can't talk at random. I speak what I have verified by my own realization and experiences of life. That is why these truths are real to me. I don't come here to give you sermons, but to give you those truths that I garner from the garden of my experience. I come as the wind of heaven, bearing the fragrance of truth from the Father. I seek nothing from you for myself. My only wish is to give you that fragrance divine, and then disappear again in His bosom. What I give to you, I want you to realize for yourself through your own personal communion with God. Nothing can match that understanding.